Today I want to tell you the story of a Royal Navy ship with a really interesting history. HMS Royal Sovereign, and the battleship class she belonged to, the Revenge class. HMS Royal Sovereign was a Revenge-class dreadnought battleship, completed back in 1916. She served with the Grand Fleet in the First World War but didn't see any major action. Her real claim to fame came right at the end of the Second World War. By then, she was considered an old ship, but she was about to play a key role in a diplomatic drama. In May 1944, Royal Sovereign was transferred to the Soviet Union and renamed Arkhangelsk. Why? Well, after Italy surrendered to the Allies in 1943, the Soviet Union demanded Italian warships as war reparations. Stalin specifically wanted an Italian battleship. This put Britain in a tricky spot. They couldn't just hand over ships from a new ally, so they came up with a temporary solution. They decided to loan the Soviets an old British battleship until the issue of the Italian ships was sorted out. That ship was HMS Royal Sovereign. She spent the rest of the war with the Soviet Northern Fleet, escorting Arctic convoys. But the Soviets never forgot the Italian battleship they were promised. After the war in 1949, as part of the final peace treaty with Italy, the Italian battleship Giulio Cesare was officially handed over to the Soviet Union. This transfer was permanent. The ship was renamed Novorossiysk. Once the Soviets got their Italian battleship, they no longer needed the loaned British ship. So, in early 1949, Arkhangelsk, the former Royal Sovereign, was returned to the UK and was quickly sold for scrap. The story of the Novorossiysk, however, ended in tragedy. She sank in 1955 after a mysterious explosion in the port of Sevastopol, killing over 600 men. Now let's go back to the very beginning of the story, to when the Revenge class was first designed. The plan was actually to build 8 of these battleships. But then, a famous and very influential admiral named Lord Fisher returned to his job as First Sea Lord in 1914. Fisher had a radical new doctrine. He believed that speed was more important than heavy armor. He wanted fast ships for operations in the Baltic Sea. So, he took 3 of the planned Revenge-class battleships and ordered them to be redesigned as battlecruisers. They were faster, with less armor, but kept the same massive 15-inch guns. Only 2 of these 3 were actually completed. They became the famous Renown-class battlecruisers, HMS Renown and HMS Repulse. The other 5 ships continued as originally planned, becoming the Revenge class that Royal Sovereign belonged to. So, that's the story. HMS Royal Sovereign was one of the 5 Revenge-class battleships that were built, but she came from a design that was split in 2 by Admiral Fisher's quest for speed. Decades later, she found herself loaned to the Soviets as a temporary solution in a complex post-war diplomatic game. Let's get back to Blitz. Royal Sovereign is joining the game as the April Blitz Pass battleship. Between the historical and unique camouflages, I went with the historical one. The ship has engine accelerator and precise aiming skills. Also, uniquely, you can increase health points by 20% more with the emergency repair kit. Even though I don't use some of his skills, the reason I chose Commander John Jellicoe is because of Survivalist Plus and Fully Prepared Plus. For the setup, I'm picking Dispersion to increase my main gun accuracy, acceleration in the 2nd slot, and this time, I'm going with Speed in the 3rd slot because the ship is really slow and sluggish. This ship joined Blitz as a slow, heavily armored dreadnought-type battleship, representing the era before Lord Fisher's fast battlecruiser doctrine. When I say slow, I mean really slow and sluggish. As you know, there are 2 types of British battleships in Blitz. One is the dreadnought type, and the other is the battlecruiser type. Historically, ships that were battlecruisers are classified as battleships in Blitz based on their stats. But that's not the case for Royal Sovereign. Let's compare the ship first with the Tier 8 Tech Tree British battleships, and then with the premium ship Vanguard. but we can't say it's exactly similar to any of them. When comparing Royal Sovereign with Monarch, I can't really decide which one is worse. The performance of the main guns, even with the same caliber but different models, is completely different. Monarch's 16% fire chance is a total HE shell bait. Its weaker anti-aircraft is also disappointing. Looking at the situation with Hawk, the extra value that could compensate for losses in speed, acceleration, maneuverability, and damage, even if it comes with some armor, isn't really there. Hawk is at least a ship that can provide mobility and fire torpedoes when someone gets close, and it also has what you could call secondary batteries. Royal Sovereign is weak in this regard. When looking at the comparison with Vanguard, the gap seems to have widened. A ship with better damage reduction and health points is more agile and faster than Royal Sovereign. Royal Sovereign's only advantage here, if you accept it, is that it's a relatively smaller target because it has smaller dimensions. And again, unfortunately, its anti-aircraft is weaker. Royal Sovereign is a very slow, sluggish ship that's difficult to play. With a speed of around 22 knots, you really need to plan where you're going at the start of the match and have your escape route figured out. And bad speed becomes absolutely terrible in reverse. The ship has poor anti-aircraft capacity. I think the damage reduction should have been better for a dreadnought like this. Instead of giving the ship armor, they considered the extra health points from the emergency repair kit. To fully benefit from this advanced repair kit, you need a commander who boosts this skill, like Jellicoe, for instance. That would be one of the most significant advantages for the ship. Even this advantage might not be enough, but it would be the only edge you have. The main gun range isn't great. While there are battleships with the same caliber that have better damage values, the AP damage here is lower. The main gun performance isn't very impressive either, but it's not hard to land salvos averaging around 6K. The best part about the main guns is the reload time. This reload time seems to be one of the ship's biggest advantages. If you say you're going to use this ship with HE, which is the role Blitz assigns to many British battleships, then a very poor performance awaits you. The fire chance percentage isn't high, and although you might have a chance to start a few fires with the good main gun reload, this ship is very inadequate when using HE shells. Going with the unique camouflage for the secondaries, which have a fast reload, would be a good choice. But since the ship's role isn't that of a brawler, the logic behind it doesn't quite click for me. In terms of gameplay experience, its ability to carry a match is weak, and it's almost helpless, especially against aircraft carriers that focus on you. You're just wandering around like a fresh, sluggish free health point for a carrier. It's not weak in terms of delivering a battleship gameplay experience, but in the current meta, it seems difficult for it to find a place at Tier 8, where much more functional and powerful ships are present. The spot Royal Sovereign represents feels a bit like a dead end to me. I mean, I don't know how smart it would be to suffer at Tier 8 with a ship that has the speed of Atlantico but falls far short of its other characteristics. But for my tests, I think it needs a good buff. In a ship this slow, the engine accelerator only lets you reach reasonable average speeds. But if an engine accelerator can speed up the ship when going forward, I think it should also speed it up when going backward. Logically, if the engine load increases, the ship should be able to accelerate while moving backward too. But unfortunately, that dynamic isn't in the game. With this type of ship, you need teamwork more than anyone else to win. Royal Sovereign will manage to survive on its flank or area, but by the time it does that, there might not be enough time to get back to the main combat zone, and the real question of what state the rest of the team is in if it does survive is purely a matter of chance. The Blitz Pass ships we've been getting for a while now have been strong. This time, with a historical but somewhat inadequate ship, You might need to consider the other resource benefits of the Blitz Pass. I'm waiting for your comments below. Take care of yourselves.
Target penetrated. I strike with the Emperor's fist. Engine boost activated. Penetration! The hand of the Emperor guides me! Penetration! The hand of the Emperor guides me! Enemy force sighted on the horizon. Confirm penetration! The hand of the Emperor guides me! Target penetrated! I strike with the Emperor's fist! Engine boost activated. Penetration! The hand of the Emperor guides me! Penetration! Praise the Emperor! swiftly. Engine boost activated. Penetration! The hand of the Emperor guides me! Enemy force sighted on the horizon! Target penetrated! I strike with the Emperor's fist! Praise the Emperor! Confirm penetration! The hand of the Emperor guides me! Confirm penetration! The hand of the Emperor guides me! Target penetration! The hand of the Emperor guides me! Penetration! Praise the Emperor! Penetration! The hand of the Emperor guides me! Target penetrated! I strike with the Emperor's fist! Confirm penetration! The hand of the Emperor guides me! Engine boost activated. the Emperor guides me! Engine boost activated. The enemy is about to win. A true servant never yields to doubt. Penetration! The hand of the Emperor guides me! Target penetrated! I strike with the Emperor's fist! Confirm penetration! The hand of the Emperor guides me! Wage war on the heretic! I require augury! I am not able to help you. You have my gratitude. May the Emperor protect you. I have to refuse. Enemy force detected. Enemy force sighted on the horizon. Enemy force sighted on the horizon. Engine boost activated. Unacceptable! Contain it immediately! Engine boost activated. Target penetrated. I strike with the Emperor's fist.